Hello，大家好啊！YouTube 死都唔出嚟喎佢，有啦，好，每日都係我雖然都唔知點解係得呢個時候先至會打開個股票，點解 AMD 會跌咁撚多嘅咧？真係點解咧？真係AMD 真係冇得解嘅喎，AMD 關咩事咧？點解會跌咁撚多嘅咧？唉，搞到我都唔知睇唔睇好。唉，打機啦，打機。唉，真係。我哋差唔多其實去到尾聲㗎啦都，即係本篇啦，係咪？我哋仲有咩嘛？我哋仲有 DLC 未玩。黐人線。
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Good luck.
個 trebuchet 喺邊嘅其實？唔係。屌啊！啲人落嚟把撚咩咁樣
？God grant you health. How may I?
How are things with...
They killed my husband.
I'm terribly sorry, good wife.
God be with you.
隻 game 點解咁叻機嘅？咩都停晒㗎咯喎！Hello，咁直播點解會咁叻機嘅咧嚇？明明咩都停晒㗎咯喎！
Load the trebuchet!
企喺山邊，即係其實我覺得就唔係好明智咯。即係如果倘若落大雨嘅話，山泥傾瀉咁樣沖走晒，咁咪冧㗎咯呢嚿嘢，好戇鳩㗎。跟住佢仲要一個人，喂，揾人幫下手啦，大佬，會唔會咁啊？會唔會一個人咁撚可憐啊？睇唔到打咗去邊。
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. See you later.
有 a few days 唔好啦。
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sorobon. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? See you later.
突然之間佢就唔使我出去打交啦，應該都有好多人一個人去打唔贏。我都仲未到嗰個範，咦唔係喎，到咯喎，會唔會真係喺個山洞入邊啊？嚇？應該真係喺個山洞入邊。咦？我都未行，見到佢 encampment 佢就已經完咗個任務，做乜鬼嘢啊？我終於都睇完 Mandalorian， 跟住而家開始睇 Wonder Vision。好快睇完 Wonder Vision 之後呢，就到 Winter Soldier。其實 Marvel 會冇電影睇嘅，而家淨係睇劇。呢個直頭寫埋 cam 添，即係就係呢個啦，係嘛？都唔使揾啦。冇啦，香港都冇 Disney Plus 嘅，唔係你啲 show 係全部都係 Disney Plus， 但係香港係冇 Disney Plus 咯。OK， 我哋翻去19幾年前嗰種睇劇嘅模式啦，咁就。我而家喺山，我 suppose 係，屌，我 suppose 喺呢邊上山嘅，我點？ 多人都慣㗎啦，係咪？呢個時候轉翻右。哇！嚇緊親我。冇香港冇開咪冇咯？點解冇？香港佢都冇開。啊，好嘢喎！呢班我哋嗰班護衛係射咗佢2箭先嘅喎。先過肉搏喎，做得好。
Look what I've got for your love.
OK， 佢都執啲嘢先。唔知啊，可能好似 Netflix 咁啩，佢要同香港嗰邊丟翻究竟嗰啲即係出原本香港已經有嘅版權嗰啲片係要點樣出啩？咁同埋其實佢要丟香港一定要搞台灣先啦，基本上就係、除咗台灣，仲有邊個人整中文字幕先？係咪？大陸佢又入唔到噶啦，唉，咪都係大陸其實都冇乜所謂嘅。咁你都係台灣叫台灣人整中文字幕，咁跟住即係轉翻簡體中文啫嘛，係咪先？唔會死噶嘛。如果入得到大陸，佢就梗係好開心啦，係咪先？咁但係大部分情況之下，佢都係入唔到嘅，都唔使旨意啊！我哋嘅廣電局同埋呢個焚化局梗係會有千方百計係阻撓你。嗰啲 Marvel 嗰啲電影上去，都剪到阿媽都唔認得啦，剪到唔知做緊乜。咁你以防萬一啊，如果係大陸係入唔到嘅，咁不如搞掂台灣嗰個市場，因為台灣有人整中文字幕，咁香港睇都一樣嘅啫，係咪？咁啊，好明顯係台灣都未有，香港更加唔會有啦。 其實 Disney Plus 都多嘢睇嘅，佢就係掉翻晒以前嗰啲 Star Wars 上去，係啊，佢嗰個 package 已經夠晒吸引啦，係咪先？你都知 Blu-ray 幾貴嘅啦，因為佢有翻晒以前Disney 嗰啲動畫，Pixar 嗰啲呢，即係除咗最新嗰啲之外，全部上晒去。其實真係作為一個，如果係俾細路仔睇嗰啲家長嗰啲咧，真係抵睇嘅。因為大人咧，佢又會拍翻嚇 Wonder Vision 啊、Winter Soldier 啊嗰啲俾大家睇。想當年，即係講緊舊年定前年啊，好似係舊年啊。舊年我咪話睇咩嘅？睇翻阿 Hamilton 嘅，即係咪睇翻呢？我係第一次睇啦，嗰陣時就Hamilton 嗰陣時興翻啊！即係 Hamilton 其實做咗好耐㗎啦，佢已經完咗好耐㗎啦，嗰個舞台劇。我點解直播咁叻機嘅呢？嚇？搞乜鬼啊？日都係咁出㗎。乜撚嘢事啊！黐線嘅，我真係好叻機喎！直播做乜鬼嘢啊？哦，呢個 cam 唔係盜賊 cam，雖然嗰個都係盜賊，佢係偷獵啫，但係我都射死咗佢，唔怪之咁易死啦，原來佢係偷獵嘅。咁啲盜賊去邊？咁耐就見到一個 cam 啫喎。做乜鳩啊？ 冇理由㗎。琴日都係咁嘅 setting 喎，黐線，點解突然間咁叻機嘅直播？錯啲咩啊？邊鬼度啊？咁大片樹林。屌啊！行暈晒㗎喇喎！好彩仲要唔係夜晚啫，都睇唔到佢喺邊。呢度係正話嗰度嚟嘅啫喎，哇！喺邊啊？真係有㗎。 中間有個湖。我屌！
Look what I've got. You'll love.
黐線，係咪真係有㗎？咩料啊？哇！完全揾唔到喎，發生咩事？喺嗰度。
You're in the wrong. Come here, Deliverance. Now from under some rock.
Awesome! Chunks.
呢度尾啊！唔記得換翻把弓添。我先執咗佢把弓係勁過自己嗰把嘅。誒？哦哦。又 very hard。妖，成，始終都係唔俾機會我開嘅。妖，搞錯啊！想話練下箭都唔得，射唔中。Fuck！揾齊晒，唉，都未開始直播已經肚餓，應該食完嘢先至開直播啊！
I found all of their campsite.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of it.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still... See you later.
Oh.幾時先等佢喺度掉石仔？係咁喺度掉石仔喎！而家係不停係咁重複。 山頂呢個營係冇，唉屌，仆街啦咁就。山頂呢個營係連瞓覺嘅地方都冇嘅喎，我係喺山腳嗰個營嗰度瞓喎，屌！唉，我都戇鳩啊，我唔想落翻去啊！哇！屌，撐下你！ Scarlett 嚟個呢度，嗯哼。 佢哋仲掉緊，係仲掉緊啊！咁我睇書啦。唔係喎。 真係悶悶地。有張圖寫住咩啊？ 妖，仲係咁多人嘅點解？Oh shit！
Stop, hear me, stop! I get...
Fuck you！ 篤我咁多下啦！ Hello。
Who's there?
屌搞錯啊！永遠都射唔中嘅。
I'm going to enjoy it.
Missed. Bring it on.
哇！邊個防反我啊？真係
Cut! You call that combat? You know how this one ends.
Fuck！ 黐線，黐線，點解射箭射唔中啊？頭先，哎呀，好嬲啊！佢究竟畫緊乜鬼嘢？即係算啦，唔打邊嗰啲人，佢有成班最終大佬好似匿晒喺 Scarlet 入邊咁樣，我仲要射唔撚中喎啲箭，啊真係好嬲！ 明已經射中個率好高噶啦，而家都係射唔中，射中都要穿，仲要穿唔到啲甲。我已經係用穿甲箭噶啦，得唔得？呢邊。佢張圖係總之就係 Scarlet 嘅北邊，跟住有個分岔路口嘅，轉返右，沿住個湖。唔係喎，嗰邊係北邊喎，嗰邊係北邊，咁就佢係喺東邊嚟喎。呢嚿嘢係。但 Scarlet 邊度有湖呢？我真係想睇下先，咁會唔會行錯晒路啊？睇嚟睇去都唔明添，睇嚟睇去都唔明添。屌，右上角嗰度先係北喎。死啦！啲地圖咁難明嘅。Oh shit！ 跑過去先。唔使咁大嚿雲啊，大佬！邊條路嚟睇下得啩 ？OK， 呢個係第一步啊！呢個第一步，呢個第一步。右上角係北，咁即係紅圈係西啦。一過橋側邊有棵樹嘅。但係唔好過橋，行返右邊。過橋側邊有棵樹啊嘛，但係唔好過橋，行返右邊。過咗圍封嗰兩間屋，再沿住條河兜返去東邊。 哇，好難揾喎。講另一條橋。仆街啦！點解咁難嘅？佢嗰張圖好似畫到好清晰咁，但係好似好難咁樣喎。冇啊！佢即驚逼鳩我而家佢唔俾嘢你做，要你等2日。唯有係去睇藏寶圖嘅啫，係咪？唔係喎，見到條橋兜返去北邊。我屌，真係呢度！哇，揾到啊！竟然揾到啊！竟然揾到啊！呢把弓仲勁。Ash 74 is the best and deadliest weapon medieval bowmaker come up with. 真係有個湖喎，原來唔係佢呢個係河嘅一個分支嚟嘅，跟住就接咗個湖喺度。哇！你老母啊！我竟然揾到喎！ 呢張仲抽象，黐撚線嘅。雖然佢雖然佢咁向住北畫係容易揾啲，但係好撚抽象喎佢啲公仔。我逐張圖睇下有冇一張係近啲我而家企緊呢個位嘅先。Aqua with Turtles 喺我屌啦！佢嗰個北係喺嗰張圖嘅右邊，仆點樣啊？滑梯唔係佢話滑梯係喺右手邊係嘛？滑梯度出嚟過橋兜返過去，跟住東南邊有嚿石，然之後個窿就係啊。OK。Ancient 嗰啲全部都係 DLC 嚟噶嘛？哦，呢個係喺 Woods 嘅，冇將近我哋唔係都係 Scarlet 係邊度都唔近嘅，咁啊正確嘅。我覺得佢呢啲圖呢，有好多都係 interesting site 嚟嘅。即係所謂嘅 interesting site 呢，但係又唔知係乜撚嗰啲呢，就好可能都係呢啲圖嘅所指嘅地方嚟。哇！呢度地名都冇喎，邊度嚟啊？好撚癲喎！呢圖好撚癲喎！真係點知係邊度嚟啊，大佬啊！呢個又係除咗知道個城之外，一無所知。哇！呢啲真係完全真係大佬唔睇攻略點叉知佢做緊乜嘢啊？我覺得我應該翻返去 Tamberg 好過。呢 treasure map 真係大佬要咩喎？我屌，仆街啦！AMD 做乜撚啊？唉，真係黐線嘅。真係黐線，死啦！一鋪又係咁，戇鳩的嗎？為什麼？ 黐撚線嘅，屌你關蘋果咩事啊？好地地買緊手機可以不撚停咁跌嘅股票，好撚嬲啊真係！佢已經掉完未啊？
I'm here.
Can't you see? Take care.
係就天黑啦。佢哋仲玩緊啊！
I'm here.
Can't you see? Goodbye.
咁佢揼完未啊？ entertain 下佢，真係去下來奈何好遠喎，大佬。但係真係成班人嚟翹埋雙手咩都唔做啊，直接等到佢係炸完個城為止，我真係覺得好有耐性佢哋，黐線嘅，邊有可能啊？咦，我嚟到佢又話翻得去啦。其實嗰啲寶藏其實唔執都得嘅，我已經着晒差唔多全 game 最勁嘅裝啦都。哇，終於得啦！
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvand's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't...
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the
In the
inner
bailey.
bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
See you later.
冇多人嘅就其實我哋，即係如果係以中國嗰啲軍隊嗰啲戰鬥嚟講，呢度應該係叫做幾丁友係咪？邊有可能打中到閘啊？特癲啫喎，喂！打唔中添。上啊上啊！上過嚟啦！呢度上次就係偷入嚟嗰度。等先。 我屌！
And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
我原來佢打中咗呢度。好彩啫，好彩佢中間嘅時候會間中俾人飲下藥。
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
喂，點啊？連跑馬都係咁，跑又慢過。
Yeah.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later. This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive. noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Rancid will be there.
There's no sign of them. Move on. Kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, A few good friends and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Now, I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
竟然玩咗成集都未能掂到把劍，點解會咁？哎呀，我真係以為完之前我係會拎得翻把劍㗎，頂佢塊。股災喎，股災喎，真係股災。哦，黐人線。點解個 ED 會係 Death Metal 嚟嘅咧？即係奇怪。黐撚線真係。 睇漏咗一陣，應該放緊個 AMB 喎。今日仲要星期五添啊！仆街。
Doing well, son. Father. Come now. You know who sired you. That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Emma. I miss you very much. You'll be fine. We're proud of you. For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away. Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing. You didn't want me fighting.
主線都爆咗，仲有 DLC， 玩埋 DLC。
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now. Oh, please. You know I can't stay. Will I ever see you again? God knows. Make her proud. Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Espionage。哇！點解我啲衫可以爛晒嘅？頭先冇俾人打過嘅喎，咁快爛晒衫。咁啊，聽日翻嚟繼續玩 DLC 去。Teresa 個故事都未玩啊，有排都未完啊！如果計埋 DLC 嘅話，幾個 DLC。咁我哋聽晚繼續再見，拜拜。好肚餓啦，已經冇辦法。